everyone, Onyx here. Time for more Smite. And before I'm going to say anything, I completely forgot about the 4.8 patch. So this is just gonna be a two-parter, one with the old and one with the new. And I have a further video that I'm going to explain the situation vaguely. So I'm gonna put up that video first, and then I'm gonna put up 8 and then 9, 4.8, 4.9. But anywho, I'm just going to show you really what I completely missed in 4.8. That probably changed already in 4.9. Fuck my life. See you soon. So yes, new in Smite, Happy Trees, 4.8 patch notes, May the 3rd, 2017. It's already June. Sorry about this. I'm just going to talk about it really quite fast. Anywho, the first one is about the Bob Ross. One of the known. I don't know where it comes from. I only see him in some memes. But that's all. I know he's talking about beat the devil out something and happy accidents and all that. Whatever. This is the skin about Bob Ross. Sylvanus is Bob. And Root. Oh. I mean. Whatever that fucking tree's name is. Whatever. Happy Trees. Yay! And a new skin for Eriksson, the Queen's God. A corgi. And he's a Queen's God, really. The fucking fur hats that just needs and must and have to stand still and march all the fucking day long. Yeah, that's the skin about that. The next skin is for Sol, the cosmic skin, or really. She's a fucking nebula. Or supernova. To get it, anyway. And for the top, the Vizier, even known as that fucking bird face that no one plays, really, because he's so fucking pain to play against and with. And what the fuck is in that fucking cage? Is that the fucking Koopa? Yeah. Anywho. Next one is for the Kosenbo. It's called Honorbound. He's a freaking warlord samurai, what the fuck they want to call them. Her. And the next one is for Thanatos, the Obey skin. Look at that fucking face. That's the face of don't give a shit. Anywho, new emotes is for Kosenbo, Dance, whatever that is. New avatar, Cute Cecilia. That little fucking bitch. And got achievements for Ganesha. First one is as Ganesha silences 3 or more enemies gods with a single cast of his ability. And the second one is Pacifist. As Ganesha give 1 or more kills to an ally god. Still a shitty passive. Next one is about Twitch Bob Ross event. Bob Ross bundle. Bob Ross Sylvanus, loading frame, loading screen skin, and paint splatter jump stamp. Items, bug fixes. Phantom Veil, fix an issue where it will become Ice's wings invisible. General balance. Snowballing has been an issue we have watched very closely since the beginning of the season 4. The strategies used at the start of the season compared to now. Just the players have learned and adapted quite a bit. Even so, the feeling that the early game has too much impact on the whole course of the game has been consistent as feedback. While we have not seen any changes in total game length or overall stats to show this true universally, we have identified a key moment in the game that can be frustrating and feel discouraging. Levels 1 and 2. In dual lane, the lane that pushes hardest has a key advantage of being able to take the small minions from purple and red. This causes the side that pushed harder to hit level 2 first and take away the ability to push the side similarly hit level 2. This makes the next wave even more difficult to fight for the side that got pushed, creating a frustrating scenario. Similarly, in the Zilla lane, the Zilla laner with a higher clear is able to rush over to the fire elements, taking the small ones and gain a level 2. This makes it very difficult to contest the big one as it gets killed and even harder to contest the second wave. To further compound this feeling, Cold Fury is relatively easy to kill early on and has a pretty substantial reward tied to it, which means that the leading team has a high chance to take Cold Fury early and really rocket that valve ahead. While we see players able to come back from these scenarios, it can feel devastating and demoralizing to have such a hill to climb off the first few moments of the game. To counteract this, we're adjusting the experience needed to reach level 2 from 218 to 225. That's whatever that fucking math is, it's lesser. Good. What it means is that the first wave of minions, even when split by 2 players, will provide those players with enough experience at level 2. Cold Fury is becoming a bit more difficult, and early game reward to them to lessen the lead had that an early Cold Fury can provide. We understand this will have a wide-reaching implications from how players prioritize pressuring lanes, where they will want to start on the map, and individual power of each god. We are placing these chains onto the 4.8 PTS, but it will not go live in 4.8. We are using the PTS as a testing ground for this change, as we get a feedback adjustments. If all goes well, this could see a release in 4.9. The next one I'm going to talk about. This change is only being tested on 4.8 PTS and will not go live with 4.8 on Tuesday. After the PTS phase, we will be going through the feedback on the changes. If all goes well, these adjustments may go live in 4.9. Player experience levels. Decrease the amount from experience needed to go from level 1 to level 2 from 3.8 to 2.5. Increase the amount of experience needed to go from level 2 to level 3 from 363 to 4.430. Increased, why 430? You could fucking say 420 and everyone is just gonna lose a shit. Anywho, increase the amount of experience needed to go from level 3 to level 4 from 1.4. Where the fuck do I get the fucking points from? 418 to 434. Cold Fury adjustments. Increase base health from 2,250 to 2,550. Decrease bonus health per minute from 280 to 70. Decrease base gold flow from 190 to 150. Increase base gold wealth per minute from 8 to 10. God bug fixes. What's that? Catcall. Update the description to include better information about the stats. About the status for this pet. Yeah, you fucked up. It is probably stats. Ganesha, Dharmic Pillars. Fix an issue where this ultimate had an inconsistent hitbox. Fix an issue where the ultimate will deal damage to players who change height inside the ultimate. Hades, Blight. Fix an issue where Blight had no duration on the debuff icon. Capri, Fortitude. Update the description of this ability with the correct radius for this ability. Kusambo, Nenekappa. Update the description to include better information about the Satas for this pet. Again. Stats, probably. Nuwa, Player Soldiers. Updated the description to include better information about stats for these pets. Again, do people in this fucking people wrote this dyslexic maybe? It's stats, sats, what the fuck? Anywho, Ram, Azra Barrage. Updated the description for his ability with quick radius. Robin, Mystic Rush. Corrected the description of his ability to state it lasts for 5 seconds at all ranks. And Morgan, Confusion. Fix the Morgan clone using Nox icon. Oh really? Item changes. Empress Armor. Empress Armor provides a unique source of strength outside its standard protection auras. While potent, it was not provided enough base protections or strength or defense to justify picking up. Okay, we are increasing both of these aspects. Increase physical protection from 30 to 40. Increase passive allied tower attack speed buff from 30% to 40%. Custom Fatalis. Removing basic attack penalty is a powerful effect. Custom Fatalis allows for amazing chasing power, GoodLuck potential, and overall just a fun item. On the flip side, when it is included almost universally in hunter builds, it can become really frustrating. We are shifting this item from a cheap and core item to a more expensive luxury item. Oh snap. Increased cost from 2300 to 2600. Increased attack speed from 20% to 25%. Shugin's Kusari. Shugin's change is similar to Emperor's armor. You can greatly increase your team's ability to be aggressive, but its cost and stats. You finally wrote stats correctly! Hallelujah! Save the Lord! Or Lords, or you know what I'm talking about, right? Right? No? Okay. Did not allow for players to pick this up. Okay. Over other core aura items. We're reducing the cost, increasing the strength of aura to provide more options for players who want to support the team. Decrease cost from 2400 to 2200. Decrease mass protection from 16 to 50. Increase attack speed aura from 15% to 25%. Nice. That was items. Time for the guard changes. The first one to the shopping ball is Ares. Ares wanted to fight often and early. With one of his lowest base protections of all other guardians, he struggled with the damage from minions that come with his playstyle. A minor increase in his base physical protection will help him to be more effective and less prone to an early death. Well, that just sad. Increase base physical protections from 17 to 20. Kronos. Kronos bide his time in most games. Oh, yeah, you're fucking clever. You're so fucking clever, guys. I get it, he's a fucking god of time. Anyway, waiting for the right combination of items and power to become the late game force he is known for being. We are increasing his ability to get to that stage of the game with some target buffs to his early game. Stop time will deal a bit more damage to assist with a wave clear and an early poke. Rewind is also seeing a cooldown reduction in early stages of the game. This increases both his safety in lane but gives him more opportunities to be a playmaker. Stop time. Increase base damage from 120 to 130. It looks like he goes from lesser damage to more damage and the time goes on. Rewind. Decrease cooldown from 80 to 80. Oh. To go down to 10, 10, 10, it goes from 5, 5, 5. Gotcha. Izanami. Fade away often sits at rank 1 for the most of the game. No shit. At 90 mana early on, this was fairly punishing. No shit. We are reducing this to flat value at all ranks to free up some resources for Izanami. No shit. Fade away. Decrease mana cost from 70 to 70 to all ranks. Jingwei. For those waiting for Jingwei buff, we got you fam. Anywho, agility serves as a Jingwei primary positioning ability. With the removal of Fatalis from this ability, Jingwei suffered in overall combat effectiveness. We are reintroducing his ability to fight with agility by giving him bonus power and movement speed for short duration for after it's used. This effect is made more powerful when used from the air. Okay. Jingwei players will now need to balance saving this escape tool or using it to be aggressive. Oh dear lord, no. Adjust agility, adjust the cooldown from 16 seconds to 16 seconds. Wow. Now provides 30 physical power and 20% movement speed on use. This effect is increased by 40 physical power and 30% movement speed when used while in the air. Kukulkan, Mr. KKK, or Cook. Kukulkan had an opposite situation to Izanami. Whirlwind was an ability he wanted to max as early as possible. At 1010 mana cost, this will often be maxed before a higher mana or item could be built. This limited what Kukulkan could do it early to mid game, so we're reducing it to 90 mana at its max rank. Well, it is quite rank really. Whirlwind. Decreased mana cost from 110 to 90. Ravana gained a large amount of power through the changes to his ultimate in 4.6, having 50% damage reduction from all sources and dealing 10% increased damage to any target gave him power initiation and blood potential. A bit too powerful. We are reducing the damage reduction to 40% and tuning down the early ranks to 10 hand Shadow Fist to bring his early game and teamfight power down. 10 hand Shadow Fist decreased both damage from 260 to 260. And yes, if you're wondering why I'm looking at the numbers when it goes to from the beginning to the end, I always looking at the end because when you're level 20, you're maxed out, so I want to see how much different you will really do. Anywho, Mystic Rush. Decreased damage reduction from 50% to 40%. Circuit is a jungler with many options. With high clear and a strong fight, you can choose between engaging on a target with the whole kit or look for trades before escaping. We wanted to tone down both of these situations. The Catalyst 2's Poison proc is being reduced back to Season 3 levels, while the 3 Poison proc is retaining the Season 4 power. The situation where there is only half commits her total burst will be reduced. Additionally, Last Breath is seeing decreased damage and early game, reducing her total damage when she fully commits. Catalyst. It can decrease bonus damage from 2 poisons from 15% to 10% of all targets' maximum health. Last Breath. Adjust the damage from 684 to 690. Or I was probably gonna say like this. It says that you cannot heal, or you cannot get get more health. Wouldn't it be more lovely if it actually locks down any kind of healing? Even the fucking meditation cloaks? Yeah? Think about that. Next one is Sun Wukong. The Monkey King has a long ban and has been a solid pick, but didn't bring enough to the table to finish out a game. We're increasing the physical power scale he gets off its 2 and off his core abilities, similar to the changes we made to Osiris in 4.3. This should up Sun Wukong's build path and allow him to be more effective during the mid and late game stages of the game. Magic Cudgel. Increase physical power scale from 50% to 60%. Master's Will. Increase physical power scaling from 50% to 65%. And the last one in this old patch, 4.8 patch, is about Terra. Terra has seen a resurgence at competitive level, with stronger burst damage from Monolith and ability for teams to choose when to fight around with Terra's Blessing. She was incredibly contested during the Masters LAN. We are reducing the burst of their speed. Her ultimate provides to allow her to abundance to react the ultimate reactivation. Terra's Blessing. Decrease movement speed buff from 30% to 30%. And with that note, I'm done with this old one, and I'm going to straight to the new patch, and then we are in the right track. Anywho, I thank you for watching, and remember to like, favorite, comment, share, and subscribe to this video and channel, of course. And don't forget, you're cool, awesome, and glorious. As long you're not a bad person with a really short memory. Like me, for example. Anywho, I thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Ta-ta for now, and bye.